Hello. Okay. I had gone out on my back porch to give a different environment for this entry, and it's too sunny, which is a good thing because it's been raining a lot. But it really washed everything out, and this camera is very, very sensitive. So I'm in the bathroom, and it's kind of a big bathroom. So if it's echoey, uh, that's why it is. Welcome to my bathroom, and this sort of wizardy lunar solar sort of ensemble that we have going here. Anyway, here's what I want to talk about. This one is going to be kind of single focused. Since I got Lyme, I've been pretty outspoken about the fact that that's what I have in my community. I sent it out in my theater's newsletter. I learned all I could about it, and I tried to make sure that people knew about it so they wouldn't be victims, or if they were victims, that they could start on a journey to find proper treatment, very much like people on YouTube helped me to find proper treatment. And so, I'm getting a lot better. Not well yet, still got a backbone that I'd love to trade in every single day. But to the point, people come to me and they ask me a lot of questions about Lyme, and that's good. I'm glad that they're asking. But here's what's really sobering. It's very obvious that their general practitioners are not treating them at all. And I'm not talking about the long-term treatments. I'm talking about early onset with clear bullseye rashes. And there's been a whole bunch of these bites just in my company, in the Shakespeare show that I'm directing right now. And I have a lot of audience members, and they're like, "Hey, can I talk to you?" And I'm like, "Sure." And inevitably they pull up their shirt and they show me, and there's some big nasty bite. In a couple of cases, very clear, defined bullseyes. I mean, no question about it. What ought to be done. And they're like, "Well, I went to my general practitioner and I told him I was concerned it was Lyme, and he just looked at me and he said, 'There's no Lyme around here,' or 'Well, we'll give you a Lyme test.'" And then they give them those garbagey ELISA tests, and then they don't get treated. And then they're like, "I really think that I might have Lyme. What am I supposed to do?" And I'm like, "Well, if your doctor won't give it to you, you got to go to another doctor." I had a friend that went to two doctors. He had a clear bullseye on him. He spent a lot of money at the GP, and then he spent a lot of money at the emergency room. The GP helped him out by shooting him up with a steroid, which we all know is like pouring gasoline on a fire with Lyme. Stupid. And then he went to the emergency room, and they gave him one doxycycline pill. They said, "Well, it's probably not Lyme, but just to be on the safe side, we were going to go ahead and give you this one pill of doxycycline." Just made me so mad, man. It is so insane. And we're here in Pennsylvania. I mean, it's not like we're in Antarctica or something. There is Lyme everywhere. There's tons of people with it chronically, and there's a lot of people with early onset. I have seen so many bites this year. It's crazy. And some of them, I don't know, because I'm not a doctor. But I'm like, well, go to your doctor. You've got a big, nasty bite on you. Go to your doctor and, tell him you want to be treated for Lyme. Were you out in the woods? Yeah, I was out in the woods camping. Were there ticks around? Yeah, I saw a lot of ticks. Okay, well, then it's a good chance that you might have gotten bitten, And to try to get antibiotics, so many of these doctors just will not give it. I mean, you'd think it was a big enough problem just to deal with the chronic stuff. But no, it's people who can be treated very easily, just like me. I mean, this is how I started out. I had two big, nasty bites on the back of my leg. Back of my leg, it was so dark. I mean, it was a bullseye that was so dark you could hardly tell it was a bullseye because it was just purple, black. I had two of them, and I was treated with a steroid and sent on my merry way, and had to wait a little while before I got horrible pains and my life pretty much taken away from me. So, all right, there you go. Kind of blinked out there. So anyway, my question is, what do you think we should do? I mean, how do we make GPs understand that they're about to make so many chronic patients that it ain't funny? I mean, I, I hear this stuff about swine flu on the news all the time. Every day. It's swine flu, swine flu. I haven't seen anybody with swine flu. Not anywhere. You know what I mean? Nowhere. And people with Lyme, both chronically and early onset, they're all around me. I mean, they are everywhere. And we can't, all we can talk about when we get on the news is, hey, it's tick season again, so make sure you wear some DEET. It's stupid. We got a real problem here. How do we make the medical community understand to at least stop people from getting the early onset, totally preventable variety? Drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. And I don't like being people's medical advisor. I don't like it. So I don't know. I guess I'm looking for your comments. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.